the theme song. Yeah.
There's that. All right. Hey, welcome to Stoner Morning Show.
Hey, everybody. I never do a good intro, and I'm self-aware of it, and then I shouldn't be. All right, so
Yeah. You shouldn't be.
yeah.
I don't know if we've ever done good intros. This show isn't. I don't think it's about doing good intros. I think it's finishing
No.
strong. Is the goal.
That's it. All right. Hey, it's not popping up on my Facebook to share. I wanted to share it with everybody, but it's not. Interestingly.
Well, if you go to the Stoner Morning Show page, you'll see it.
All right, let's do that then.
All
right.
Well, okay. Here, I'll start with this. This is a Christmas gift. It's a coffee mug.
Oh, let me see what. Okay, wait. I'm gonna make your thing bigger. I gotta see it. All right. It says premium roast and toast. Oh, and you can smoke out of it.
Yeah,
it's one of the smoke ones.
Yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant.
I haven't done it.
I really want to get that for us. Yeah. It makes
Oh, for us.
It's a beautiful idea.
I didn't even think about that. That's dumb. I had it in my hand, and I never thought of. Yeah. We should.
That should be our first swag.
Yeah. Let's start with something expensive and breakable.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's funny. Well, you said that earlier that it was beautiful over by you in Bangkok.
Yes, it was. I was gonna start looping. Somebody always loops in this. It's amazing. It finally got shared on Facebook, but all right. Oh man, I am high, Sean. This time I'm high. What was the question?
Oh, it was just that you said it feels nice over there. No question.
Oh, yeah. I'm a big boy. We all know this. That's why I'm growing out the beard again, so you don't have to see my second chin that I'm growing again.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's my fourth fat, and it's a bummer. But fuck, what was the question again, Sean?
No, it just looks nice or feels nice there.
Oh yeah. The temperature's perfect. It's a little cooler. Everybody's wearing snow jackets. That's what's adorable. I mean, I know when you're on a motorbike, the wind really whips into you, but
yeah.
And I was up in Chiang Mai in the mountains this past weekend, 2 days ago, for the New Year's, and you'd see them like fully bundled up. These the Thai people on their, just like kids with their masks. It looked like they were going like snowmobiling, but they're but it's in like 65-degree weather, 70-degree weather. It's adorable.
Yeah.
It's really funny. And I'm in shorts and no sleeves because I'm big and I'm used to this. Even though I haven't been, it's nice. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice, and it's a nice breeze. That's why I'm out in the balcony right now. And there's an eerie silence of a lockdown looming.
It's morning by me, and I left to go get an egg sandwich this morning. I went to go to the bodega across the street. You've been there with me.
Yep.
And it was closed.
Really?
And I panicked. I shouldn't have panicked. I had an hour before we were supposed to do this, but I was just like, oh, geez, what do I do? I just went to the bodega across the street. There's one across the street, but that one was closed.
Yeah. Oh, no.
So then I
what do you do?
I had to walk 2 blocks. I still panicked a little bit, even though I was just like, well, I have like 50 minutes. You know what I mean? But I was like, what if every deli is closed?
That's a scary thing for New York if you can't have a bodega, right? All the cats jobless, all those jobless cats.
Yeah, but I found one.
Yeah.
I just had to walk 3 blocks more than usual. But here's the win. They gave me so much food. I got like 2 breakfasts out of it. So more walking, 2 breakfasts.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Nice. So you got to burn off the walk. So you don't even feel that bad about eating 2 breakfasts because you walked so much too.
No, I ate 1 and I have leftovers, is what I'm saying.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, I panicked too, but not because of running out of time, but because we're in the surprise lockdown and I'm not in the same area as I was for the first lockdown.
Oh, yeah.
So I grocery shopped online and I have a delivery coming, which I mentioned to you before, but I'm just saying when I do leave, that's why.
Oh, yeah. Coming up in this, we're just doing an hour. Ralph might show up. Jason might show up. We don't. We have
And
guests.
then we are only doing now. Okay, cool.
Yeah. That's
I
what
don't
you.
know.
That's what we said. I thought.
Yeah, you've probably said it, but I've been more high than I've been in a while, Sean. I'm
Uh,
really bored. I'm really bored.
yeah, but coming up is Lex's delivery, is what I was going to say.
Yes.
And we do have some of your friends coming on.
Yeah, we're gonna have Chris Raffheisen, who's been on the show before, and we have Julius Carter, who I met. He's from New York, but he's a comic who's been doing it for a while now. He was in Germany for a bit, and now he's out in up in the other city, Chiang Mai. There's only like 3 comics that I know of up there that are still doing stuff. I know there's another guy, but he kind of fell off. But Julius did the New Year's Eve show with me, and he's just an interesting cat. So I figured, let me have him on.
Yeah. I feel
It's
like
funny.
sometimes when we do this, we forget to tell people to look forward to something that's going to happen on the show, you know?
Yeah. So that was a good segue. A good prompt or a good prompt. I think you're right. But I think that most people just know that they're just always on the tips of their toes, because what could happen? Anything could happen here, Sean.
Oh,
Anything.
I feel that that's an
Overstatement. Yeah, it was. I'm sorry. You're right. It's usually just us talking.
Yeah. I mean, we can talk about anything. I guess that could, that's more accurate.
Yeah.
A show where they could talk about anything.
Yeah. Well, you heard a beat. I get distracted. You did that piece. You did a new little comedy bit, or your new video was very funny. Is what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
it's great. But you're not gonna share that one. We'll just tell the people to watch it separately. Look for it.
Yeah, sure. Look for it.
Is that awkward?
On social media, yeah.
All right. I thought it was funny. It was inspiring. It made me want to do stuff. It was good. Yeah. Very, very good.
Well, yesterday, so I made a Cobra Kai spoof video because Cobra Kai season 3 became available on Netflix yesterday.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, I'll watch the first episode. And then within 8 minutes, I was just like, I have to shut it off, do this stupid thing. And it took me like 2 hours to do or something.
Just because you had the idea, you're like, oh, I got to just well, that's good for you, man, that you just, because I would have watched the entire 3 seasons and then I would have forgot about it and talked to you about a great idea instead of doing it. So you did good.
I capitalized on the Cobra Kai
fever
that
How good is Cobra Kai? I know that you watched it all, right?
Yeah. So the first episode of the first season is incredible.
Yes, and I saw that.
Amazing, yeah. And then it does get a little silly and cheesy, and like I find myself laughing at parts that I don't know if they intend to be funny.
Yeah.
It is good, but it's also good, but it's also cheesy sometimes.
Okay.
Like
it's fun. I find that I laughed at cheesy more than I should almost. I definitely laugh easier.
Oh yeah. Here was one of the cheesy parts.
Shit.
What's that? Oh, you stopped a little. All right, here's one of the cheesy parts. And somebody complained that this was a spoiler. Which, I mean...
All right, it's a spoiler.
So I guess it's a spoiler. But there's one moment where... All right, so Ralph Macchio's character, he's older now. He runs a very successful car dealership.
Yep. Oh, shit. I'm still here, though.
Yeah. And so there's one part where they're like, something's going wrong with the dealership. And they're like, so we're just going to have to sell 20 cars by the end of the day. And everyone's like, it hasn't been done before. And then it turns into a training sequence or a training montage, but of trying to sell. So,
and did they have the music? Did they have cool Karate Kid music to it?
Yeah. It was just like a stupid, it was a
nod to the original
training montage. Yeah, but they're trying to sell cars. It's like silly. But then it's like very But then there's very dramatic stuff because it's like the Karate Kid is now an adult and he's training the son of his rival,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and he doesn't even
Wait, Ralph Macchio's character is training the son of his.
of his rival. Yeah,
Interesting.
and he
Interesting.
doesn't even know that they're related, and it's for part of it. And it's like,
But
very,
now it seemed, was Ralph Macchio? Do they actually get into fights again? I mean, like, you know, because at the end of the first one, the guy's like, "All right, I'm gonna go and start Cobra Kai again."
yeah.
And all right, that's a spoiler. All
You
right,
asked
so
me-
we'll move on. Hey, man, do I have to watch this now?
Are you asking that there's karate fights? Yeah,
I'm wondering if Ralph Macchio, he looked like I know he's trying to make him look like the bad guy, but is he still the good guy? I mean, what's nice is they both think about how you think, oh, who is the bad guy here at the first one? Ethically
they're both-
ambiguous. I mean, not that one.
they both do,
Morally ambiguous.
yeah, they both do shitty things. They're both like they're
Okay,
both
yeah,
heroes and assholes, kind of.
yeah.
Um,
Well, it's like Thanos. One of my favorite Reddits is Thanos did nothing wrong. And it's just how, you know, I mean, the guy had an idea, you know, he wasn't, you know, maybe it wasn't the best idea, but it solved a lot of solutions. It caused a lot of problems too.
yeah.
But
It's
I'm
like
saying that he
Thanos
was
is like
only sorry.
Thanos is like a grandmother trying to back out of a parking space in a crowded parking lot.
Yeah.
Like
Choices have to be made.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, our guest showed up and was in the waiting room and then just left.
Oh, is that Chris?
Yeah.
Well,
So-
he might have he might have known that it was.
If well,
I think there might be a delay. I've never talked over you so much. Yeah, there definitely is.
okay. Well, here's Chris now. So I don't know. There's a delay. There's nothing we can do about it
Yep. I'll just
other than add another voice.
yeah. Yeah, let's really clusterfuck this.
Yeah.
It might be my Wi-Fi. I apologize to everyone.
I mean, who knows? There's a lot of internet between us. It's like, who knows?
Interwebs. Hey, but you know what? I've been thinking a lot about aliens lately.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And this is what I think. I think that there's been aliens here before,
Yeah.
way before. And then different aliens were here like lately.
More recently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe they're still here. But you know, like, I don't think they're the same. I don't think they're the same thing. I think that's what I think. I don't think they came back. I don't think that. I think, but maybe there was some fuckery when we were in our infancy stage of humanity.
Maybe
I don't know. I'm starting to lean more than that than the mushrooms. I like I used to be a mushroom idea.
maybe there were old aliens that came, fucked with our DNA, and then other aliens came and it was just like, what were these aliens doing with these people?
Yeah.
Maybe
That's
they
what I
were
think.
check out.
Yeah. You're on. Your audio is, but not your camera, Chris. Yeah, that's what I think. I think that's exactly why they're still studying us, because they're like, what were they doing?
Oh yeah.
What were these guys doing here?
You know what that relates to? A recent thought of mine I had is that we're all just saying things that other people have said or that we've heard other people say.
No, this one's a new one.
No.
Never. That's why it sounds so bad.
But I mean, it's like, even if you like watched a movie and you tell somebody about it, you're just telling them what the movie said. You know what I mean? We're all just like,
Yes. Yeah. Regurgitating some version of something else.
Why can't
Hey,
I
we're
hear
built
this?
off the shoulders of giants.
yeah, or each other even. Hey, Chris, what's up? Do you see your
They do
camera?
headphones.
Huh?
Chris is really good with it. He does a lot of the technical
I
stuff
brought
in
them.
raw comedy too, which is amazing.
Yeah.
Mute that, dude.
Well, I just
Okay,
asked
all right.
him to start his video.
Yeah, you're right. Have a
Yeah,
lot
I
of
want-
patience.
Can you hear me?
Barely.
Yes, we can.
Sometimes.
Can you guys fucking hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, we can.
Are you shitting me? Oh, that's crazy, dude.
That's what you've been trying to do, right? It's
Oh fuck. I gotta fix this camera. How do I switch it back to selfie mode? Oh my god.
It sounds like Chris is surprised he's going to be It sounds like Chris is surprised he was going to be here.
Oh my God, am I on a thing right
Yeah, it's
now?
like-
This is amazing. That's amazing. What's up, boys?
It's like we called him. Yeah. What's up?
Yeah. Or it's like if somebody was like, "Hey, we have a surprise guest coming," and you and I were surprised, but
I guess,
surprise
yeah.
guest- the guest surprised.
I'm
But
also-
he's surprised.
Yeah.
I'm also surprised to be here.
Yeah.
How we doing,
It's not
guys?
a
Looking good, man.
It's not a surprise guest. It's a surprised guest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not a surprise guest.
oh, hey, what's up?
Chris, your
Oh,
hair
hey,
looks
what's
so
up, guys?
your hair looks so luscious today. Fantastic.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's coconut oil. That's the key
That's
ingredient.
the key. All right.
It's nice and long, so I can wipe away my tears. That's why
Very
it's
nice.
nice and long. It's perfect.
It was funny to see the video of New Year's from last year. That
Oh, thank you. Yeah, man, those are great times.
Cow sound. I almost died twice. I almost died
That
twice
was-
that night. I was gonna get
That was the
tripped.
best night. Those are the greatest times, man. Everything was so hustling and bustling, carefree. The right word. No one could have ever predicted this would ever
Yeah.
happen. It was just terrible.
Yep. I could never.
I could have.
I would have never guessed
predicted-
you'd let that hair grow so gay.
I could have predicted working at that club would eventually suck, and shutting it
Yeah.
down, and then that the club failing as a whole product. I could imagine that, but not COVID. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we all saw COVID.
Yeah, and also COVID.
How far are you guys locked away from each other?
A walking
5-10
distance. now.
minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, within 20 minutes
Hey, Lex.
at a brisk walk.
Don says that he thinks that we are the aliens, but I don't know if that means he thinks like we are the aliens or just you and I are the aliens. Or
I hope it's just you and I.
no, I'm screwed up. We no, he means himself too. We also means him.
Yeah. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Well, you could say, "Oh yeah, you're right." No, I used to teach English for 2 months.
Hey, pretty good.
Thanks, man.
Hey,
I
not
did.
bad.
Yeah, nobody died.
Yeah.
Only 3 injuries, so that's not bad.
Well done.
Thank you.
No one died.
You know, I saw an interview with Billy D. Williams once, and he was saying that people come up to him and complain about his character's actions in Empire Strikes Back. People complain
Uh-huh.
to him about
To him.
something he was written to say. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he said, "Did anybody die?" That was like his response, which is like, yeah,
Oh,
nobody died. Like, you know what I mean?
I think that's what critics of Jimmy Carter say. They're like, "You're the worst president." And he's like, "Did anybody die?"
Oh,
True. He believes in UFOs. Definitely. He said he
Jimmy
saw
Carter,
some at
right?
the White House. That's
yeah,
correct.
I
Yeah.
remember that. Yeah.
He's on that shit.
I wonder what he would think about Lex's theory. We'll call it Lex's theory of older aliens and then older aliens.
He'd be like, well, first Lex is an illegal alien, so that we don't even cover that yet. That'd be the first thing. Like that'd be the first thing he
Touche.
talks about as a president
Touche.
and aliens. I don't know. What was the alien discussion earlier? Are you guys? You think we're the aliens that showed up on Earth?
No, I was thinking that there's aliens that have come thousands and thousands and thousands of years ago, and
I agree with
a
that.
different type of aliens. They're not the same aliens are here around now, fucking around, and they're seeing seeing what other aliens did to us. But that other alien race is already gone, long gone. They're out.
Okay. I subscribe to the fact that there were aliens here a long time ago, for sure. Whether they were the same as us, I don't know if I've ever thought of that. Maybe they were better than us, and they left us with knowledge
Not
and
the same as us.
important.
I'm saying not the same as us. They're the same aliens that are around now that keep
I'll-
fucking with us in the last 100 years.
Like
I'll-
observers.
I'll
Yes.
retell it because I think
Go
Lex is
ahead.
over undersimplifying it. All right. So
Okay.
a million years ago, alien species A came
Yes.
Okay.
and did some stuff. Maybe they looked around. Maybe they like implanted some
Dinosaurs.
DNA in us or something. I don't know. Who knows?
Mammals.
Then but then so that was alien species A, and then like 10,000 years ago, alien species B showed up, and they were like, "Hey, what's been going around here?"
Yes.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah, what
I'd
those
say
guys do to these guys?
Two kinds.
Yeah, I would say if there's at least two, then there's at least like 50 maybe. Then there's no ending it. If at least one, if there's been at least one or two, then there's probably at least 1,000 maybe. Who knows?
The premise of
Or hundreds.
theory about
Well,
aliens.
you got it.
The
Go ahead.
premise of Lex's theory isn't that it like is there aliens? His theory is there are even more aliens.
Yeah. And Chris is saying that I'm lowballing it, and
Oh,
that there's even more than what I'm thinking.
Yeah, definitely. There's millions more, and they're all playing. It's all. If you want to get super meta, all right, it's people. I don't even know, but they take off the helmet. When we die, whatever sentient life in the universe, when it dies, right, someone outside of this entire plane, right, across many galaxies, right, it's all hooked up to the same thing, and then they take the helmet off, and then that's it, that's their game, and they could see how well they did. You know what I mean?
Wait, so we're all in a helmet, is what you're saying?
You
Well,
know,
pretty much
he's
all the
saying
helmet.
we're in an
whoever's
alien.
playing,
We're in an alien simulation, is what he's saying.
right, we're in a simulation, and I'm the guy playing me. He clicked on like easy medium. All right, all right, and then
here? Okay.
if a black
All right,
black
be right back.
dude, a black dude in America, all right, and he's playing it on hard mode, on difficult mode. All right, if you're a white dude, if you're like a hot white chick, all right, you're
Oh,
playing
yeah,
the game on
Lex is
super
playing
easy. And if you're a retarded guy on TikTok, if you had like no legs or some shit, and that means you've already done all the levels, and now you're playing on expert. All right, you've already done everything. I'm bored of the game. Give me something tough, and then they click it up to fucking full potato, right? Nubs, wheelchair, whatever. Like the king. Remember the king from Mad Max that controlled all the water? Like you get to become him.
Oh.
That's life on expert. All right.
Oh yeah,
That's my whole theory. That's the theory of life.
that's good.
That's what I think we are.
It needs a title. The theory needs a title.
Yeah, it's called. I don't know. What would be a good name for that?
I don't know, but I think you should write it up and just send it to one of those like a physics journal, like an academic journal.
Just send it to. Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
I'll have to get a citation.
Yeah.
I have to get That's what I'll do. I'll be like something on JSTOR. People can look it up and fucking cite me academically in papers and stuff. That'd be amazing.
And like write it in crayon or something, and then still send it to them. With citations.
Yeah, and Crayola 64. I don't know. I think it's good. I think you know that there's evidence, dude. There's fucking they have like a video. You've seen this, right? It's like I think it's a cube shape or a sphere shaped object in the ocean, and the Navy saw it, and it's like been declassified, and it's all this unexplainable shit. Right? I don't know what the fuck that is. So that's real, and it defies gravity, and then
sounds like evidence. I don't know. I haven't seen that.
It is, and then I don't know. Have you heard of Bob Lazar? I wonder if that guy's full of shit or not.
Bob Lazar,
You know what I mean?
I've heard of that guy. Yeah.
Yeah, he said he allegedly used to work at Area 51, and then he used to work on the technology himself. And he said that he encountered like anti-gravity type shit, I guess, to put it so delicately.
Yeah.
A bunch of anti-gravity bullshit and
reverse engineered alien technology. Yeah.
Yeah, and apparently Area 51 cut him loose because they thought he was a liability somehow, but they didn't do it. They didn't kill him, and then eventually he got on TV and started telling the story. But I don't know. Maybe he's got nothing left to lose, and he's just trying to kind of like when someone famous just doesn't know what to do. So or when someone that wants to be famous doesn't know what to do, so they kill John Lennon or something like that. Or they make up a lie about aliens.
There's a documentary about him on Netflix, and it interviews other people who know him. And,
really?
And they all say he is a very normal guy. Prove that what he's
like
saying.
A normal guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, making breakfast, doing this. I fuck my wife. Oh, by the way, aliens are real. I used to work on Area 51.
Yeah.
Time to go to the hardware. Got to go to the hardware store today. Go fucking.
Yeah, normal guy stuff.
Of course, yeah. That's pretty bizarre. Who knows, man? Who knows? These monsters.
Do you have any? Are you already thinking about like what to do for 2021 or not? Not even. What's why think?
Yeah, definitely. Actually, I do definitely. I'm prepared. I'm prepared for 2021. As far as work goes, it's not so much that it's a lack of ideas. It's just a lack of like just sitting down and doing the shit.
Yeah.
Dude, I just downloaded Call of Duty Mobile from my iPad, and it's just fucking it's ruined my life the past like week. It's just because I never had video games growing up, so I have no type of management when it comes to shit like video games. It's so much fun. My parents did the exact opposite. They never gave me video games because they thought it would just I would do nothing but play video games. And now
right.
I have and they were totally fucking right, dude. They never taught me how to moderate this shit.
Yeah. You know what would be good that video games would do, like a very like helpful, useful thing is, so you know how in like video games you like, for example, you collect coins and then you turn in those coins to level up or something like that in the game.
Sure.
It should give you but those are like fake incentives. I mean, it's like a real incentive within the game, but it's like fake.
It's not fake to me. It's real shit. It's a real ass mobile gaming coins.
But games should also give you like within the game they should give you like real life incentive coins. They just give you like 20, and then you have the feeling of like, oh, I can think about these coins that this video game gave me while I go do my laundry or something, or write some jokes. It could be like,
that'd be great if they somehow delivered food to your house. Yeah, that'd be amazing, actually.
Hey, Julius Carter is here. Should we bring Julius Carter in? Do you know Julius?
I know of Julius. I've never met him in person, but sure, man, let's bring him in.
I didn't know if I know he's from New York originally. I don't know if he was living out by you guys. He's a friend of Lex's.
Yeah, he's living out here. I think he's in Chiang Mai, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe Pai.
Right. Lex did say that.
Where is Lex in here still? Where is that?
He went to pick up his food.
Fucking. Okay.
Hey, Julius. Well, now we have to update Julius about. Excuse me. What's going on?
About turning on his camera.
Which is Lex's.
Yeah. That's Lex's job.
Yeah.
That's good. Lex is ordering food. What is he eating? Probably some bullshit. Probably some shit that's gonna. I don't know. Actually, the food here is so fucking cheap, dude. It's incredible, actually.
Yeah.
You can get so much food for like $6. It's fucking unreal.
Oh, he said. I bet he's gonna have like a stew or something, even though it's like warm out there.
So he would have like a nice Puerto Rican stew, or some kind of fucking immigrant stew with just water and a bunch of random shit put in, whatever the random pickings for the day.
I mean,
today's fine.
That is soup and stew. That's what it is. You didn't reinvent stew.
Oh, I didn't reinvent stew, did we?
Hey, Julius, if you can hear us. Oh, maybe he has internet things, maybe, but it says he's connecting. All right. We never know who's having technical issues on the other end. You know what I mean? We never know.
Yeah. We never know, dude. That's like fucking. What does it say? Does it say? It just says connecting audio. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Sick, man.
Well,
I wonder if he can hear us.
Yeah, we'll find out when he arrives. Well, Chris, I'm not somebody who, like, why would you take advice from me? But I would just say play less Call of Duty.
Hey, that's a good one, man. That makes a lot of sense.
Hey, Julius, what's up?
What's up, folks?
Hey.
How's it going?
I'm Sean.
What's up? I'm Chris.
Nice
to meet you.
Nice to meet you guys.
Lex is picking up. I don't know if you heard any of that previously, but Lex is picking up delivery.
Lex is washing someone's dishes for $3 right now. He'll be back in 10 minutes.
Really?
I don't know. Who knows what he's doing?
How's Chiang Mai been for you? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you guys as well. Chiang Mai is awesome, man.
Yeah.
I can't complain. Not a lot of this political COVID drama going on, and we're kind of just, living, I guess.
Oh. Hey.
Working and.
Yeah.
Not dying. Just working and not dying. Living.
Working and not dying, man.
Julius, did Lex tell you that you are also a video game designer? Did Lex tell me that?
Yes, I'm a game developer. That's right.
Oh, what
Wow.
advice do you have for Chris, who's playing too much Call of Duty mobile at the moment? What advice do you have to tell him to put it down?
You know what? It's funny because my job revolves around keeping people like that playing the game, and so
I'm locked in, bro.
I would say, just pace yourself, man. If it starts impacting your like real life stuff, then you gotta take a
Moderation,
break.
dude.
Yeah.
Moderation, something my parents never taught me.
Basically.
Perfect. That's it. That's perfect. That's
Here's
good.
Lex.
It's addicting. I'm
The psychology
addicted
of it
to,
is weird, man.
dude. I'm addicted to beating all these fucking little Korean kids in Call of Duty, man. I can't stop it. I'm a monster. Speaking of monsters,
Yeah.
look who's
Oh,
back.
killing it.
Do you feel more gratified when you're when it's a Korean kid that's getting his ass kicked, or can it be from any country?
It could be an Indian or Korean. Those are my two main things I get joy from, actually. Just those two, nothing else. And and Egyptians, and the same. And I don't know. Those are just random countries.
A lot of stats.
No, it's good. As long as I'm winning, that's all that matters, dude. It could be anyone. Anyone can come and get it. You know what I mean?
Chris,
Anyone come
Chris,
and get
just,
this action.
Chris just likes to hear people lose in interesting accents. That's all.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
Chris has
That could be a thing.
Chris has 0.06 Genghis Khan in him, doesn't he?
That's true. I have 0.05%. Thank you. I'm flattered though that you thought it was 0.6. I'm more of a 0.5.
You should get that tattooed on your shoulder.
I could, and you know it's crazy. I've been repping Genghis Khan my entire life, just kind of a blind faith in him.
Yeah.
And my sister got a DNA test, and it reads 0.5% Mongolian actually. So out of every 200 ancestors, one entire person is Mongolian, which is pretty insane. And that just comes out of
It
nowhere.
also said
right?
you are not the father.
It also said I'm definitely I'm not the father. So thank God I'm not a father. But more importantly, I'm not I'm Genghis Khan's great grandson or something.
Lex,
Maybe. I don't know. I could have been any Mongolian.
Lex, let's see that food you got. What did you get?
Well, I got a whole bunch of groceries, but the first thing that I ate to snack on is banana chips.
Ooh. Yeah, there they are.
Oh, fancy.
That's not Thai, is it, Chris? Right? That's like
Thai people
Indian
eat
or
that
some
shit. I wouldn't eat that shit, but Thai people eat that shit all the time. Yeah.
What's that say? What's that say right there?
Alai. I would just say Chal Jai Bapio. My Thai. Something about.
I just wanted everybody to know Chris can't read.
It's like real.
You can't read.
It says real Thai banana chips. Fuck you. It says like authentic shit.
Chris, this is an intervention about not being able to read. Julius is a reading specialist.
I'm all right. I'm good at words sometimes.
You know,
in Thai.
They got there was stories in the Thai news here that America's cutting off getting coconuts from Thailand. Did I talk about this on the story?
Oh no, we're gonna be what are we gonna do with all these fucking coconuts, dude? This is gonna be a real problem.
Yeah, they're stopping because they're using monkey labor. They're stopping because they're using monkey labor, and they think it's
no, they're not.
wrong.
They're not. No one's stopping. They're gonna keep doing that shit for a million years.
Come
Until
on.
monkeys go extinct, we're using those motherfucking monkeys. All right, keep your hands off my monkeys, America.
Is that a real thing? There's monkey labor in the coconut industry?
Yeah, big time coke. Yes, big time,
right.
man.
I'm not.
Actually,
I would.
I'm gonna advocate.
I'm not.
That's some wild shit. I don't know how.
I'm not siding with big business here, but I'm going to say what's actually going on. I think monkeys will naturally go up into trees and pick coconuts and throw them down to the ground. I think we're just stealing the coconuts from the monkeys. I don't think we're making them do work.
No, you know what? They at these
I want to
coconut
argue
farms,
I have a whole bunch on behalf of the.
Hold on,
on behalf of big business, I want to just support the monkeys here. I think they're getting paid well, right? Lex, can you back me up? Are they getting paid well? They got good hours?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, these monkeys are getting paid getting paid in bananas. No, I don't know. You know the only thing about the story that bothers me is that they don't talk about the little Thai kids who train the monkeys to go up in these trees. And those kids aren't getting shit.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So, but
you're welcome.
you know,
I can't believe this is actually a thing. I don't understand how you guys are so calm about this. This is the first time I'm ever hearing about illegal monkey workers in the coconut trade. Like, this is something that people should be talking about. That what the fuck?
And,
Are you serious?
and you know what? It only takes one monkey to be like, hey, we're picking coconuts for bananas. We could just be picking bananas.
Yeah, fucking Edward.
Yeah,
A fucking Edward Snowden banana. We gotta shut him down.
cut out the middleman.
Yeah.
Monkey whistleblower.
Right.
We gotta shut his ass down. Yeah. I mean, listen.
They-
I want to
you know,
advocate for big business here. I think you know what?
Okay.
I think big business. You know, the monkeys have nothing to except to gain from working with big business and you know, putting all their time with big business, and you know they're doing something. They're becoming something bigger than themselves. All right, and that's what they need to do.
And you
Put
know,
their resources together.
you know what else? If I gave you a coconut and I told you, or if I had two coconuts in front of me, I was just like, this coconut was picked by a human and this coconut was picked by a monkey. Which one would you want?
Monkey, 100%.
Yeah,
No question.
Easily,
No question.
I'm surprised they're
The
not
monkeys-
advertising more. You know,
monkeys.
Yeah.
The high grade monkey coconut.
Because it's like,
Mhm.
yeah, because it's like if you caught a fish, or if like I served you a fish and I was just like, oh, a guy caught this, or if I served you a fish and I was like, a dolphin caught this fish, you'd be like,
Mhm.
what's that story?
Nah, that's sketch. That's sketch. How did the dolphin catch it? He would have had he would have had the fish in
Fishing
his
gear.
mouth.
Yeah, we'd have fishing gear and stuff.
The
Fish can't wear fishing
Some
boots.
special dolphins.
No, if like a dolphin catches
Nah, man.
a fish, and
Unless
then-
it was caught on one of those illegal dolphin fishing ships where there's like 15 dolphins working illegally on a ship fishing for other fish. You know what I mean? Fucking like crab fishermen.
Yeah,
like one of
So are
those.
these monkeys?
Is that what they mean? Yeah.
Are these monkeys in captivity? I mean, like, do they like house these monkeys and then take them out to the forest and they just roll out and pick these coconuts, or is there like a location where these monkeys already live and they're just like, okay, we know where the monkeys are, we know where the coconuts are, let's get some baskets and we're gonna go and scoop up all these coconuts.
yeah, what's the story, Lex?
I think they live
How
together.
does that go?
I
They live
picture
to- they
it
should-
like remember
They're roommates in
remember
an
the movie,
apartment. All right. They all.
Cool Hand
they all-
Luke.
Cool Hand Luke?
Listen, all the monkeys.
I think the monkeys have like a big room like in Cool Hand Luke that they all go and get to bunk and stuff, and then they have off time and they play cards and like smoke. You know.
Yeah,
I always
well,
see monkeys
actually-
smoking.
Actually, what the
Sure
monkeys
they have a good life.
they pool their resources and they live together in apartments and they pay 2 or 3 coconuts a month for rent, and I think that's a pretty good deal actually. So the corporations are really looking out for them
Yeah, that's legit.
with their housing and stuff. They set up the housing. The coconut.
Shout out to all the
they
monkey
set up the-
corporations out there supporting that primate work.
Yeah, they're paying rent.
Don't
and
forget
they're-
about the small business monkeys too.
Hey, Lex. Hey, Lex.
There was a monkey whore in Bill Suter reminded me of the monkey whore in yeah, go ahead.
Where's that?
Do you remember the monkey whore that she would like it was sad. This is sad though.
Who,
This is real monkey labor.
who are you
It
asking?
was like there was a monkey.
Who are you asking? Who remembers? I don't remember a monkey prostitute.
If
I
anybody,
remember
this is a big story. This is a
Was
big
it a-
story. This is a big story.
Was it an orangutan?
Yes. And it
Okay,
would
I know the
present,
story.
and like you walk into the village, and it would present itself, to get taken in the ass.
It's true.
Why,
With
What the
consent.
fuck?
Yeah.
What?
why did he want
Yeah.
us to talk about that? We should talk about the person who wanted us to talk about it.
That
That's
was Bill Suter. Bill Suter.
I'm gonna
I'm
go on
familiar with
All
record.
right, to bring it back to a lighter subject, and this is tie related,
Yeah.
was at the beginning of COVID, there was monkey wars that were happening in what was it, Nonthaburi, Chris?
No, Lopbury.
Yeah, they had monkey
What?
wars.
Yeah.
You didn't hear
a
about the
great,
monkey wars, Julius?
a great monkey battle.
No,
Great giant
man.
monkey battle.
I heard
Yeah, I swear to
nothing
God.
about the
This is a
monkey
legit
wars.
thing.
All this monkey business is new to me.
Real. There was a great monkey kingdom. There were two great monkey kingdoms, and they fought. They were and they met.
think
They
there were
met
three.
in the field of battle. There were three. Were there three? There might have been three warring parties, and they met
Yeah.
at the town square of Loperi and fought over a banana that a tourist had thrown in the street or something like that. There's something, maybe like it was something really crazy, but they threw some shit, and then all these monkeys, the three clans fought for the food. But I think it was a symbolic war. I think these monkeys are actually a little more abstract in their thinking. They probably were fighting for honor and glory, but the banana whatever, that was just like a symbol, like 9/11 or some shit. You know what I mean? That was just an excuse to fight and
With-
prove themselves.
With how this show
All right.
with how this show is playing out, if we had planned this better, if we had known it was going to go this way, what we could have done is come up with 3 monkey stories to tell Julius and have him tell us what 2 were real and 1 was fake. We could have.
Two lies and
Yo.
truth. I love that game.
At this point, it's anybody's guess. My mind is already blown. This is the most interesting monkey stories I've ever heard in my entire life. Monkey wars, monkey labor,
It was more like a big battle.
all kinds of
More like
monkey
a
things.
big- It was more like a Pearl Harbor, just a singular battle. It wasn't a big. I mean, it could be war. I mean, they could have like some kind of black ops, some kind of covert shit going on back and forth. But that was just the only big battle we've known of between these
You
three,
definitely played too much Call of Duty.
But Chris,
these three nations.
He's like,
you don't know if this
everything's a
was
battle.
Chris, you don't know if this was one battle in a short war or one battle in a long monkey war that's been going on for centuries.
Right.
We don't know.
See, I think
Yeah.
I like to think of it as like the gangs in New York, where it's like the Dead Rabbits and fucking the Butcher and shit like that.
Yeah,
And you got
yeah.
the old Irish guy. You got the old Irish monkey with the club that it's a barber at the 5 points.
Mhm.
That's what I like to imagine with the
Yeah, yeah.
monkeys. I like to think of it like a gangs in New York. There's a Cameron Diaz monkey that's like a fucking slut, and
It's
she's fucking
a Disney remaking of the
Yeah,
of the Thailand
basically.
monkey wars. But
yeah,
yeah,
100.
casted with,
Why wouldn't it be? Yeah, it's got to be. I love
You
that
need a
movie.
female lead nowadays, though. You need a girl.
Yeah. You need well, no, it'll just be a female monkey. It'll just be about whatever the hottest monkey is,
That's what I'm saying.
part. You know, the sexiest monkey with
Well-
the reddest ass cheeks. She'll get the part. All right.
Well, Julius,
That sounds
got
like a movie
dibs.
I'd cry at.
Julius,
And I got dibs.
Julius, what are you up to these days?
What?
I said, Julius, what are you up to these days?
Yeah.
What about these days? Shit, man. Oh shit, man! Nothing to do with monkeys, that's for sure, man. No, we just had a show actually with Lex. We did some stand-up comedy over the New Year's Eve, New Year's Eve night, and
Yep.
yeah, man, basically just been recovering since then. Yeah, it was a real fun night. It was a real fun night. I think a lot of people missed out. We had a huge. There were a lot of people that wanted to go online, but then in the end, you know, New Year's Eve is New Year's Eve. It's always like that, in my opinion. It's either a hit or a miss. People got a lot of options, a lot of things to do. So with COVID-19 and everything, I think it just turned out the way it did because of the time.
Yeah.
But it was a great time. We had fun.
Yeah,
The guys had fun.
I got to see people set the candle underneath the like a parachute thing, and they flew them off
What
for
is it?
New Year's. You know, with it.
Yeah.
Lanterns.
Yeah, they did that. What is it called? Yeah, lanterns.
Lantern. It's like a lantern.
That's it. It was cool. It's the
Yeah, we
first
did
time
that
I
up
got
in
to see
Pie,
them.
man.
I never got to see them set
Really?
it off like that before.
It's fun. It's cool. I didn't think it was like that. I always imagined that this lantern was like super flimsy, and like if you held the fire wrong, that it would just catch on fire. But it's totally not, is it? It's like if you hold it, once the heat starts going in, at some point it gets actually hard to hold down. You just kind of let it go.
Nice.
Yeah, man. I did that for the first time as well this year, man.
It would take off. I never got to send
Yeah,
it
what
off.
did you
My
wish
girlfriend
for?
was like, no, you're going to set somebody's house on fire. I didn't get to send it off. My girlfriend said I was going to set somebody's house on fire. And I was like, it wouldn't be the first
Well, that's what they
time.
all say.
But
That's what they all say.
that's what they. Yeah.
I wonder what that statistic is. How many times?
I don't know.
How many houses have caught on fire because of these lantern festivals? Have you ever looked at that?
More like how many
No, I
huts?
don't-
And the answer is millions. Millions of bamboo huts have caught fire from this holiday. We need to put an end to Loy Krathong or whatever holiday just happened. We got to put an end to it.
New Year's. No more New Year's. No more New Year's. We finished with the New Year's. We got one
No
good
more-
year, and let's stick with it. Everybody always says you're gonna have one good year. Let's just ride this out.
Yeah. No more years.
No more.
Yeah.
No more floating
Time is a
lanterns. right?
construct. Let's just say that
Unless-
it's the same year.
Yeah. It's not January
Unless they're-
2021. It's just January again.
Let's just make new months. Let's
Yeah.
just make new months up.
Oh, sure.
Make new months this year. They did that. There was a
Just
time when
start
that
adding
happened.
months.
Listen, no more floating lanterns until unless we attach orphan kids to them. All right, and then knock out two birds with one stone or whatever. Hit what is the thing when you have a problem and you solve it with two stones? With one stone, you have two problems, you solve it with one stone. Fuck, I'm so high right now.
Kill
You know what I'm saying.
two birds with one stone. Yeah.
Yeah, which is impossible, by the way, unless you can smash them with a rock or something. You know what I mean? Unless you like have two birds and you can just smash them. Otherwise, it's just impossible.
With a big
Otherwise, these floating lantern things. I know that's what I think about floating lanterns. All right.
Stop thinking about killing birds. Leave these birds alone, Chris. Leave the birds alone.
I think what Chris is pointing out about like how difficult it is to kill two birds with one stone. I think it means that the saying is even just more accurate because it's like, how hard is it to fucking get a win these days? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah.
To get a what?
Okay.
hard. It's hard to kill
Oh,
two
he
birds.
was metaphorical the whole time.
Yeah,
All right.
it's difficult.
Oh, thank God he's metaphorical.
Yeah.
Yeah, two birds with one stone.
Chris, I apologize. I thought you were really talking about killing birds for a moment.
No, I would not kill a bird, but given the opportunity to kill two birds with one stone, as in if like they were just chilling next to each other, and I just happened to be holding a giant rock, then I would like I have to do it just because I have to fucking be a guy to kill. I don't want to do not want to kill two birds with one stone. Even if I'm not metaphor, even if I'm 100% literal, that's still
also
like today I killed two birds with one stone by killing two birds with one fucking stone, dude. It's perfect. No one's ever
What
done
would
that.
be
Not
the
the Dalai Lama.
So what would be the metaphorical two birds that you killed then with actually literally killing two birds with one stone?
Yeah, I know. That's like some Dalai Lama.
No, I'm
shit,
saying
right?
what
That's
would
great.
what would you be in this scenario
Oh.
of you killing two birds with one stone? You said you would be killing two birds with one stone by killing two birds with one stone. So that implies that there's like a metaphorical.
Let's also share that these birds are bad. These are bad.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. Just
They're
for
bad
story
birds.
purposes.
Yeah.
These are bad birds. These are naughty birds. These are
Angry
birds are naughty.
birds. Angry birds.
Yeah.
Those
These birds
birds,
want.
those birds are bad.
These birds are bad
They gotta
news. Someone's got to teach these birds a fucking lesson, Sean. Don't you fucking understand?
Yeah.
We gotta
Oh,
smash these
shit.
fucking birds. We gotta kill these fucking birds, and then I'm gonna kill more birds.
There is an entire
I'm gonna kill all
there's
the
an
fucking birds in
entire
the world.
group of there's an entire group of people who believe in this really insane conspiracy that birds are actually not birds, they're robots built by the government designed to spy on humanity. And of course, obviously there's some people who are doing this shit because they're just being smart asses, but there are some people who legit believe that birds are robots. Pigeons, to be exact, if I'm not mistaken.
Because you know
I was
why?
gonna say, it's pig, yeah.
Because sometimes in the winter, the spy birds have to go south to spy on them. Spy birds got to migrate. That's just what it is. Yeah, we got to move these spy birds to another part of the world.
You know why? It's because you never see baby pigeons. That's why they say it's government issue. Because you never see baby pigeons. All of a sudden it's just pigeons.
Well, when do you see baby birds in general? I mean, that's the question.
Good point.
I've seen a lot of baby birds. I've seen a lot of baby
pigeon.
birds.
Where?
I've seen a pigeon.
Where?
Right when underneath this rock I smashed it with, It was sitting next to its friend.
See,
I'm
now-
just, tying it all up, putting a bow. That's me tying it up. Putting
That time he
he
only got one bird. That time he only got one bird.
That was the time I only got one
One
bird
of them
with
got
a
away.
rock. No, there's pigeon babies. Of course, I've seen pigeon eggs. So unless there's robot pigeons that also hatch plant
Oh
robot.
no, we've all
eggs,
seen
you know what I mean?
pigeon eggs. We've all seen pigeon eggs. But
Are
have
you
seen
applying
them?
those are robot? Are you applying the
Baby
robot eggs?
pigeon. I didn't say anything. I just said that that's why they say that.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think Chris has seen
Uh.
pigeon eggs. I'm gonna go. I don't know about that.
I've never seen pigeon eggs. You called me out of my bluff. I've actually never seen pigeon eggs before.
Oh,
Boom, bitch. Oh, dude.
Julius, have you ever engaged in an argument with these bird or robot conspiracy theorists, or do you know any, or have you encountered them in real life?
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. But there are several like subreddits where you can find people actually engaging these conspiracy theorists, and it's hilarious.
Sometimes I hear about this, and I'm like, maybe all of them are fucking with everybody. You know what I mean? Like maybe somebody started this who really believes it, and everyone who joined was just like, I'm gonna fuck with these people.
trolling.
So it's just everybody fucking with people. I don't know.
That could be it.
I have to agree. I think that's true. Of course. I mean, if any one of us came up with some elaborate shit like that, where a group of people started like really believing it, I think we'd all have the same reaction and just kind of go with it,
Right.
and just to see how we could go. You know, and I think that's probably how it started. But you know, people are they're very influenced by media, and especially shit they find on the internet. So they read this stuff on the internet. As long as you can make it seem factual, you're definitely gonna hold a gang of people that are just gonna jump on board and believe it, especially if they're a Trump supporter.
You know what? There's probably,
Jesus Christ is Alex Jones 2,000 years ago. Boom. He just said it.
there's probably there's probably one religion that was started as a prank, and then a bunch of their buddies are like,
Which one?
like these are the traditions.
Pastafarians.
Yeah, and then everything.
Pastafarians.
But yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I mean, a legit one.
I guess
Like maybe the
oh,
Luther.
say that to a believer.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying like maybe Martin Luther was like, "Hey, I'm gonna start Lutherans, and this is gonna be funny."
Mhm.
And then other people.
Yeah, he was known to be a real funny guy. That old Martin Luther.
Yeah.
From Germany back in the 1400s.
Maybe
Funny, dude.
maybe Malcolm X was like what was Malcolm X's birth name, his
Muslim?
Christian name, his slave name?
Mohammed,
No.
Malcolm.
I don't
I'm
know.
just saying like maybe Malcolm X was like the Andrew Dice Clay. Like it was a character that he was doing
Right.
as, you know, and then it got more popular than his actual original bit.
So like he's like
And then-
so basically he's like Dolomite. Basically, you're saying Malcolm X is basically Dolomite.
Like a Dolomite, yeah. Yeah. And Jesus Christ was whoever Julius said earlier, Alex Jones. He just said it so well,
Listen,
right? That's what
I
you were
think
saying,
Jesus-
Julius. Right?
Again?
well, I don't care as long as everyone believes Jesus died for our sins. I'm ready to move on. All right, I'm ready.
Hey,
Oh,
hold on, check out this video of
Oh,
look at this is like an actual.
In the heart of this grove.
Wow, this is so cool.
Hold on, wait.
Their precious
Look at this, a drone bird
But as the winter ends, the sun warms their
Get-
fragile wings.
getting video of butterflies. Look at this thing.
Once they reach a critical
Fake
50
bird.
degrees,
Why-
Jesus Christ.
Why are you flying that hummingbird around my window at night? Why is this hummingbird keep following me to work?
comes to life.
I mean, maybe those butterflies are robots too.
Oh my god, this is next level shit, dude. That's crazy. What?
There you go.
Alexa, are listening
No.
devices and hummingbirds real?
Listen, it goes two ways, I think. All right. This is not a guy that likes hummingbirds and built a robot drone that looks like it. This is the guy that just happened to have a hummingbird fucking drone, right? That he used for spying purposes, and now he's got to facilitate it in a way that makes sense. So he chose to make a documentary. All right, does that make sense?
Yeah, I
It's
get
this
I get
way.
it.
What could we learn about butterflies from the hummingbird drone that we don't already know about butterflies? Like, what better are we going to
They're
learn?
racist. They're racist.
Yeah, they hate
Butterflies?
Mexicans. Yeah, they hate Mexicans.
Yeah.
Yeah. they hate Puerto Ricans
Sean.
and fucking Latinos. They
Why you gotta
Latinos.
pull the Puerto Ricans in? Sean, did you have
Because black is too
did
easy.
you
Don't
have
you
another
understand?
video?
Black
Do
is
I
too
have
easy.
another video? Oh, I have.
Everyone's expecting. Go ahead.
Well, I have a video to watch that is funny. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
Just like
This butterfly shit's a trip, though.
this is the name of this video is just random videos I found on Reddit. You know, something
Okay.
something for funny, something to laugh at. Here we go.
Are you gonna buy me a new one? No.
It's this kind of look at this kid.
That's adorable.
Oh
Fucking idiot.
my god. That kid so
that kid only had this much try in him. That's it.
yeah.
You know, that's how they train dogs to sniff people's assholes.
Look at this guy.
Commitment.
Why is this such a great bit to me, Sean?
He's some Tom and Jerry shit.
I like Sean's intro. Sean's intro of look at this guy.
Yeah.
Right. um,
You couldn't have choreographed that.
it's a little choppy on my end.
Well, this is an owl. Look at this.
And
Ooh.
Oh, I've seen this before. Not on the video. I mean, I've seen this in real life. That's what usually happens when I take my girlfriend out.
I don't know what's happening here.
They're
they're getting ready for some Black Friday shoppers.
Oh, yeah, Black Friday. Jesus Christ.
Oh, nobody's there. I get it now. Look at this thing. Very tiny.
Nobody wanted to buy a
What the
wash
fuck is
machine.
The fuck is this?
It's Corona. Coronavirus.
It's Corona.
Ah, I see.
We're already laughing about it. Oh, this is shit. How do you explain to
Cats are murderers. Look at that thing. It can't even let it go.
yeah,
Is that on ice?
yeah. How do you explain to a cat when
Okay.
you can't do it?
Hey, listen, cat.
Yeah.
Mm.
Water freezes.
No matter how long you talk to it.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a strong cat.
Animals. Look at this. Gave up.
Oh my goodness.
A little bitch. Oh, bitch ass. Why is that funny? That's so funny though.
I think it's funny because we can identify with the dog's like confusion. Not about Bubbles, but we've all felt that.
Oh.
Look at this boat.
What was that? What was the frying thing? Was there a gag there? I missed it.
No, it was the stove is moving.
Wow, cool.
It's on like a
Oh,
gyroscope.
oh.
Because look how choppy the water is. You know,
Wow, that's badass.
smart.
Oh, I get it.
I can't even tell.
That's a win.
That's how they could play pool on pool. You ever see billiards on a cruise ship?
Oh, they do that? Pool tables move like that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
On a gyro. Yeah, to keep it steady. Yep, that makes sense.
Okay. That was video.
That's fun.
That was
Good
it.
job, Sean.
Yeah.
Oh, that's something that I like doing, and you let me
That
do
was
it.
funny.
So thanks.
I didn't find those. I mean, I didn't
No.
find those. I found them. You know.
Yep. Wait, you weren't you weren't the cat in the
No,
Wait,
Were
that
you
wasn't
the
you
cat
frying the
too?
bologna
no.
on the boat? That's crazy.
I'm just a viewer like you guys. I just saw it first. That's all.
That's awesome.
it's we've gotten a lot more comfortable. I know I've gotten a lot more comfortable about showing people videos. I remember there used to be a real nervousness that I'd have about showing somebody, oh, these videos that I saw and made them watch them on the phone, because I know half the time when somebody did that to me, they were terrible, you know, just trapped
I
by
think
a friend giving you like, hey, watch this. And you're like, oh man, this is 5 minutes out of my life.
Yeah.
Not that funny.
I think TikToks change you. That's how. TikToks change the way you look at videos.
You know what? I screwed up one of Chris's nights when we were in quarantine, because I made him watch Princess Bride. I remembered it being so. I mean, it's still good, but I never even thought of it as a kid movie. And Chris was like, "Why do you make me watch this kid movie?" I never even thought about it, because the last time I saw it, I was a kid, and I was just like, "That was the best movie of all time," you know.
I felt the same way about Labyrinth.
This is right.
I watched
Yo, Labyrinth was lit as a kid.
Yeah,
Labyrinth
dude.
was
Bro,
a good one too.
Labyrinth was lit, bro.
Scary.
I watched it as an adult on
Does it hold up?
shrooms. No, dude.
Does it
I
hold
got at the scene where they're in the swamp that made fart noises. That was like that. I was on shrooms. That was like too much. I was like, this is too prepubescent. It's like too adolescent, dude. I can't. This is like some kid shit, dude. It's like some it's retarded. I don't know. I don't want to waste my shroom high watching Labyrinth. That's when I'm like, all right, this is enough. I've seen enough. Yeah, my childhood wasn't that great anyways. Why would I want to
I
relive it?
tried watching Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I tried to watch Charlie and the Chocolate Factory on shrooms. I watched a good amount of it, but I'm like, this guy's a murderer. I mean, the visuals are great. The songs are fantastic. I love Gene Wilder, but this character is a murderer.
He's a weird dude.
He's like murdering letting all his kids die.
Yeah, and he owns slaves.
Yeah.
Oompa Loompas
I mean,
are
they all-
slaves. He's a human trafficker.
You got the
slave.
Oompa Loompa slave
trying
factory.
to kill these kids.
Yeah.
He's a bad dude.
He's a merchant of death.
Well,
Yeah, it does. It does have some dark undertones, but I mean, from the superficial, like psychological mindset of a child, this is probably the coolest thing they've ever seen. But
What
when you
was
grow
that,
up and you see that shit, you're like, whoa, something's wrong here.
Was that movie located in London? Is that where Charlie Bucket lives? Is he a Londoner?
Yes.
Oh, I don't
That took
remember. I think it must be somewhere in the UK.
It took place in New York City.
Yeah, right.
Oh man.
So many
Interesting.
New York.
They would have a show about that. They would have a movie about fucking England would make a movie about some shit like that. They totally would. That's totally England. Or did we make that? I don't even remember. Did the Americans make Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? Is that an English? Is that like a Charles Dickens novel?
might have been a little of both. I think it's a British author.
Interesting.
But it's a Gene Wilder.
Author,
guy's
dude.
an-
That's the
as
guy we gotta
American-
look out for. Not Willy Wonka. The author is the real fucking maniac. All right, he wrote this fucking book about his crazy candy inventor.
Yeah.
You don't
let's
need all
attack
that
the artist.
space. You don't need all that space to invent candy. You could fucking do that shit just like in a kitchen is fine.
Yeah, you don't need a
He's got his whole
waterfall.
factory. He's got slaves. Like, all right, dude, you're fucking a little. You're going a little overboard here, don't you think, buddy? Kind of relax. Time to relax.
So I'm checking out the IMDb. It was written by this guy, Roald Dahl. He
Oh,
also wrote
Roald
the
Dahl.
screenplay.
That's
Yeah.
a Norwegian author.
Oh,
he
you know
wrote
what?
Big BFG.
I think he was a bad
And
dude. I think he was
it was shot in the U.S.
I think the author was a bad dude. I think he was like a misogynist and like anti-Semite or something like that. I think he was a bad guy.
He wrote he wrote Pippi Longstocking, dude. He's a big fucking misogynist. He actually wrote that shit. Pippi.
Well, I mean,
I don't know anything about him personally though.
I'm talking about in real life. I guess. I don't know. I've read some.
He served in the second. He was in the Royal Air Force in the Second World War. So he was a fighter. The dude was a fighter pilot.
So he saw some shit.
He saw some shit.
Yeah.
He looks like he saw some shit too.
How come
He's
the
like, listen,
government
there's all-
goes in
there's-
to check in and do an inspection on what's going on in there? You know what I'm saying? Why doesn't the English government ever go in and just do an inspection
I'll
of
tell
that
you why.
factory?
I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because somebody's palms are getting greased. That's why. Somebody's getting paid off.
See how dirty? See how dirty this is? There you go. He's a murderer. He's a tax evader.
Yeah.
He's a criminal. He
like-
knows. This is what I'm saying is he knows what he's doing is wrong.
Yeah.
He's like, listen
Absolutely.
out. Well,
The
I
entire,
saw some. No, go ahead, Julius.
the entire universe of the Chocolate Factory is kind of dystopian. I mean, look at the situation that the kid is living in. He's living with like a grandparents. They're sick. They don't got money, and so like
Never
he goes
got
and
a
buys
house
this
roof.
chocolate, hoping it's great. You know, then he gets there, and like all of the shots that they show, like in the neighborhood, in the towns, it's not like a super nice area. It's real like it's like highly dystopian. So yeah, he's definitely fucking Willy Wonka's definitely greasing palms.
Yeah.
He's got a slave labor factory. He's real airy. You can see him from like he's got the Illuminati mindset. Yeah, it's real weird over there.
So I got a question for you guys, if I can. What is, and I was thinking about this before the show because I just watched another dystopian movie. It was called Monstrous Cities or some shit. It was like cities that were driving around on his cars. I don't know. It was like cities
Yeah.
taking over cities.
Mortal Engines.
Yeah,
Mortal
Mortal
Engines.
Engines, that's right.
All right.
The movie's
So
sick.
I was, yeah, and
That was
so
badass.
what's your favorite dystopian movie and why? Or
Oh, fuck.
maybe even more fun question. I'll give you another question while you're thinking about that one. Is also what like what's the most likely dystopian future coming forward?
The most likely? Okay, I can answer the second one first. The most likely dystopian future is probably some shit like Soylent Green. I don't know if you guys seen Soylent Green.
Yeah. Made out of people. Yeah.
Yeah, it's made out of it's people. Yeah, it's made out of people. It'll probably be something close to that. You know, some like very deep Orwellian shit, like where the people are controlled by technology and we kind of
Julius,
eat ration food and shit.
Julius,
Wow.
you know why that's likely? It's because overpopulation is a problem. That's why it's
Mhm.
likely.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
Yeah.
overpopulation is only a problem because of capitalism. And so funny that you mentioned that because I was literally just talking the other day. We're sustainable. We can sustain humanity on Earth, but we don't because it doesn't make other times. When you're thinking about like why don't these countries have food and clean water to drink? It's usually because of something political. It's not because we don't have the resources or the manpower or something like that to do it. It's because there's some political aspect of getting corporations or companies or government entities to support and grow these resources for these really impoverished areas. It just doesn't happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's real weird, and I think that it's gonna be rationed, right? Instead of becoming more sustainable and thinking like continually renewing, how do we develop these cycles where we can always have, crops growing all the time? We just don't. It doesn't make money.
No.
There's a scientist.
So we're going the other way. We're
really
commodifying water. We commodify
Yes,
water.
and
We
there's
commodify human health. Human health. We commodify.
we can create rain clouds, and we still experience drought in a lot of places in the world, for example. So like, there's really no good reason why we have all these problems, but in the end, we'll let it devolve until there's nothing left, and the 1-2% will stay the 1-2%, and the rest of us will be fucking Mad Max in this bitch.
Does it make does it make you feel better that you might get to be eaten by a rich person in the future?
I think the rich people are gonna get eaten before most of the rich people will be eaten before me. That's for sure.
I say let them eat cake.
Hey, let them eat cake. I say eat the rich.
I think Mad Max, the first Mad Max, is my favorite dystopian movie. I don't know why.
That takes place in 2021, by the way.
I know, yeah. I think
I didn't realize that actually.
I think
That's
I like it
crazy.
so much is because there's so much cool like car footage. I put it on if I can't sleep. I think the car noises help me go to sleep.
Really?
Yeah, that
That's how Dale Earnhardt Jr. used to go to sleep. The car
Yeah.
noises. He just have a revving engines and shit. Dale
I
Earnhardt.
bet you when you were a kid, Sean, your mom would take you in a car. Like if you wouldn't go to sleep, did your mom ever take you into a car when you like and put you in the car seat and then just drive around with you?
I don't think
My
so.
mom
Just
would do
rev
that.
or just
My-
rev the engine. Or no, when Lex's mom used to just rev the engine and just stay in the driveway, but just rev the engine until
No,
Lex
she'd
fell
leave
asleep.
it. She'd put it in the
That's all.
garage. She put me in the garage and let the engine run until I fell asleep.
I like Mad
And
Max. I
then
like
she'd
the
go-
Mad Max theory. I like our Mad Max future. I think that's. I think it's plausible. I think it's totally realistic that we'll be ruled by retarded baby kings that hoard breast milk and water, and they live on top of a canyon, and then they they pour it down periodically for the poor people. That'll be us with no cars and stuff like that. Yeah, we'll be where cars are gods. That's the future, dude, for sure.
That'd be crazy.
Sean,
All
do you have any
I don't
dystopian
know.
futures? Or that's it? We're done?
Yeah, I think that's a good place
What?
to.
Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Well,
Would you-
actually, if I could add on to that,
yeah.
I think right there. So the greed that comes with the end of humanity, right? Greed will be the end of mankind. And it started. Here's the exact point in time it started was when we had electricity that was directional electricity, right? Direct current. And then Tesla found out alternative current, which is wireless electricity, basically, right? And he wanted
Yeah.
to have everyone have that for free. And then we
It killed him.
stopped. Right. Edison did a bunch of shit, sabotaged his shit basically. And he lost the patent on it. And then the guy patented the light bulb instead, which required Edison's fucking direct. So everyone put up power lines and shit like that. And then we went a totally different way, right? And Edison got filthy rich. And so did Westinghouse, who made the light bulbs, right?
Chris, I gotta disagree with you. You say that who's gonna
That point in
who's
time.
gonna end humanity?
But that divergence, I'm saying that set the precedent. That set the fucking that set the game in motion.
I
where,
think-
okay, fuck it. We're gonna put humanity on pause and we're gonna just get greedy and get rich. I think, you know what I mean? Because we could let them have the clearly better technology, but instead we'll do this one that we can control better and then monetize better.
Well, unless people just start believing in my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, I think we're all doomed.
Here we go.
well, I'd actually prefer if you
Thanos did nothing wrong. Sean, I guess we're gonna end it there too. Do you guys want to plug anything? Chris?
Children of Men
Um,
was my favorite dystopian. One of my favorite dystopian movies, man.
All right.
There, that's it.
Fair enough. We'll plug that then.
Yeah.
Chris, you got what's your handles? Do you want people to follow you if you did
sure,
want to
man. Yeah, man.
Instagram your followers?
Sure, my
your handles
Instagram
on
is
Instagram.
my Instagram, for whatever reason you might want to follow it, is @RAUFGOD. I'm just working on just staying creative, putting shit together. So it's just coming out soon. There's no live shows until the 17th, which will be on a Wednesday. So that's what we're going on right now. But that's all pending on lockdown. Also, I don't know. This is great that we're on lockdown again. I can get some shit done. I feel like I can finally get some momentum, get some shit done. Now that we're back on lockdown. Fuck yeah, bring it on. Let's go.
Yeah.
What up?
I'm positive about it. Julius, you got a handle? Do you want to plug? You want to get any followers, or you just want to?
Hey, so my Instagram is j.carter comedy, and if you guys play games on PlayStation or PC, you can download my last game, which is 13 the game remake on PS4 and Steam. And yeah, that's about it, man. Just working and trying not to get COVID.
Yeah.
Working and jerking, baby.
If anybody's watching this video,
Oh yeah, lots of that.
Sean's last video about being on Cobra Kai season 3.
That was
Go watch
very
it.
funny, Sean.
You can go
That was
there.
funny. That was pretty
There
funny.
it is, Schwickens. All right. Love you guys. Thanks so much. Thanks for coming on.